Hey everybody, and welcome back to episode number 3. Before everybody's gone to the Rapture, hope you've all checked out episodes 1 and 2 so far. If you haven't, please feel to check them out. Please feel free to check them out before obviously watching this one. Otherwise it may spoil a few things for you. So we're back where we left off, having just witnessed an event in this property, talking about make sure people are okay basically, and seeing how people in the village are. Quite a few people mentioning that they are sick or people have gone missing, friends and family have gone missing, but no concrete evidence as to why. One thing that confused me a little bit is the fact that it seems people went missing at different times. It wasn't just, I thought when starting this game that it was probably a case of everybody vanished all in one go, but it didn't, and it seems as though some people have got sick at times and other people haven't. It's kind of stuck in the back of this person's house right now. So let's go to the front and get up. Not to worry. It's pushing me out of the way there. Yes, it seems people started disappearing at different times. Either that or it was just pure coincidence. So that's the way to go. You can see Wendy down there anyway. This is now has changed from Jeremy to Wendy, if anybody's missed that, apparently. So the question is, why did people start disappearing? Well, a person would have thought that, whatever the event was, it would affect everybody all at the same time, but clearly hasn't, which is quite surprising. Something. Wendy's over here by this house, so let's take a look at that and see what we can find. We're here, Tipworth Forest. It looks like, well, basically it looks like we're following the road all the way around so far by the look of it. We're getting further away from the observatory. However, I suspect we will obviously be heading back that way, or I really thought we'd be heading back that way. There's a treehouse here, that's cool.
Going away, Amanda?
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that father, Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, father, I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie.
Properly locked up.
God.
Not just half.
And these thugs and yobs running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life.
Radio.
I look to my birds, father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
Well, that's not the radio.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
It's strange. So it's not like they set them to it. Little vandals. It was the vandals. Right, is there anything in this house? Oh, it's got a quarantine sign. I didn't really have to go in there. It's got a quarantine sign, so let's try around the back. This looks a bit more successful now. Now that's partly open, part closed, so that's usually that's something. In this case, not by the way. Seems right within here, okay. So to the back of the garden, if this leads anywhere. Some sort of music. People having a picnic by the look of it. There you go, that is the Shropshire countryside, everybody. This game is fantastic. Those effects are just incredible. Alright, so let's keep pushing around. Seems to be a great amount in this area, so we've passed through the main village then. Oh well, what appears to be the main village. And these houses are on the offline light lanes. It's a bit more appealing walking around here. It's a nice place to go for a walk. There's nothing sinister about this place. Ooh, telephone. What's that?
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here?
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light. Whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No. No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
An airstrike? Well, it's clearly not been an airstrike. Contained? Well, it's contained in the sense that no one is here. Is it actually contained? Maybe it's too random. The funny thing is, a lot of the cars have got doors open, which kind of, to me, points to, okay, yeah, people started disappearing steadily, apparently. But the fact that there's so many cars with doors left open, that they must have got to a point where there was one mass, but everybody else gone. Although, maybe not, because the vicar, in the last video, the vicar, judging from what he was saying, appeared to be the last person left. So is anybody there? Is anybody there? More man. And then let's get this over with. Who was he talking to? Maybe. Time will tell. At the moment, it's not telling us correctly. There's another phone somewhere. What's that? Ah.
Hello, Frank Appleton.
Breaker lost cowboy, this is Travelling Sherlock. You copy over.
You damn bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone.
You'd say this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you.
It is serious. It's not larking about.
You be listening to your number stations again, Frankie.
It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint.
I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think.
I'll not argue with that.
Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
I didn't realize we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
That's a big ending. So, well, whether the sky is pure coincidence, but I don't think they'd mention that comment in the game. It wasn't.
Terry called this morning.
Didn't have some sort
Said
of
there was a
impact.
problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Steve, and he always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car. It's probably rabies.
Maybe there's a little bit different to the symptoms of rabies. Not being a vet, but the symptoms of rabies are quite different to the symptoms we appear to be getting here. Oh, is that just a general wall around it to stop people climbing, or is that a fence? Or is that part of the quarantine zone? So did they actually manage to fully quarantine the entire village? So before it just like you could have just walked through one of the fields and got out. Perhaps not, although I've not seen anywhere else. So it's the doggy walker. Well, it was a doggy walk. Harvey. That's the person who said. Let's keep pushing around. There's a bird. Dead bird. More dead birds. This has affected everything, it's not just the humans. But the odd thing is, we've not seen any dead humans, so the humans that we think may have died
Harvey!
have disappeared.
Harvey, come on, boy!
Why aren't the animals? Why aren't the birds disappeared?
Come on, Harvey.
Come on, Harvey! Come on, boy!
Harvey!
Harvey!
Oh no. He's upset. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to play this game, or one of the reasons I wanted to play this game, is because it's I grew up in a little village.
Push
It's very
it.
simple.
Push the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Should have just taken the car. This was a stupid idea.
Moving here was a stupid idea, and I told you, Barbara said they blocked the roads.
Barbara says.
You go and look then.
Wait, is that Harvey? Harvey? Harvey!
Harvey! Here, boy! Come here, boy!
Where's Harvey? Yeah, I grew up in a little village, just like, not just like this one, but similar. Very, very small. Well, funnily enough, little bridges over streams. Like that. No more than just a few planks of wood. Lots of farms. So it kind of reminds me of home, almost in a way. Even though I don't live there now, it always feels like home. It still kind of feels like that. So it's quite cool. It's got that homely feel to it, but that's just me. Everybody's different. There's a little bit about me, didn't there?
Wendy, I'm married. You have to stop this. He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left. It's too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy, no.
It's not like you won't bump into each other anyway. One drink, what can that hurt?
One drink, maybe.
Oh, one drink, wonderful.
No, I've got to go on this first. I believe there is a ride that you can get on in the village. I think it's actually in the main village, rather than any ones like these. Well, I keep thinking out here on things. Sounds like a motocross bike a moment ago. Don't be good with that, so that. It's weird. Your turn, bro.
Phone call from Stephen. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of Tower 6. All of the electrics on the main gate are blown. I'll find time to take a look once the data stream begins to calm down here.
Data. Okay, so then the people at the observatory, which I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with. It keeps referring back to these people that work at the observatory. Well, it must have something to do with it.
Shall we go down?
Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off and...
What?
Look! He's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We got to get down there.
I said, leave him.
Leave.
We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his
Nice
seatbelt.
chat.
We are. He's fine then.
Oh, that's not survivable. But see, the birds, how am I stuck on? Huh. the birds all that died have all stayed where they are, but these haven't. They've still vanished. Okay, this one. Will it be blocked? Ooh, it's deep. Well, probably shouldn't be going inside this still. I must be able to get out some more. Maybe it leads. Oh. What the heck? Seems to get stuck there. Never mind. I might carry on going just in case we don't want to get taken stuck. There's probably something up there. And this looks like some sort of cemetery. The church is obviously quite a way off now. Or it's a memorial. That's just a memorial rather than a cemetery. Oh.
Good grief, Wendy, you'll catch your death.
They're all dead, Father.
Whoa.
All of my birds.
Here, take my jacket.
I tried to be a good woman. A Christian woman. But I've been proud.
Just as the Lord forgave you, so also should you.
Well.
What matters is we try our best. God sees that. Come back to the village with me.
I'm not so far from Stevens now. I need to find my son. It's what Eddie would have done.
Yes. I suppose it is. I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father. She loved you, you know, Mary. You helped her. I'm sorry if I judged you harshly.
It doesn't matter now. It's late. You should find a place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, everything will seem better.
You should find a place to sleep. This person homeless. When is she homeless? Now, well, I'm sure you noticed it, but it looks like the train's crashed. So the car's gone through, but I figured they're trying to get out of here so quick. Oh crap. Someone crashed. What's this? West rail. One little van like that showed up for a train crash. If it is crashed, derailed. So you're pressing on quite good in this area. So yes, it was definitely derailed. Doesn't appear to derail to well. It's close to people.
Howard, what's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box, see if there's a phone working. No, stay back, don't come up here! Oh, Christ. Is that...
Bloody idiot! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
Okay.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
Well, there appears somebody's tried to walk out on the lines and it's apparently been hit by a train, hitting a person when did a rail train earlier. But it would certainly make a mess of the person. Right, well, let's keep pushing on. It appears to be wanting us to, well, maybe, I think it's wanting us to go into the junction box, so let's have a look. See if we can gain access. Now open the door. Welcome.
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy, he'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
This is quite bizarre. So there's a way down here. That's handy. Always somewhere to get out. Let's have a quick look down here before we press on further. There's a bump. Can we get in there? I don't think we can. Slut.
Fancy seeing you here.
Empty photo album. Not to
Is
look at.
everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. I'm all right. It's just...
Robert. That man
Robert.
doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers.
Dragonflies?
I'm not talking about the colour of her skin. Don't look at me like that. What they do up there, it's not natural. There are some things we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her, and I don't like how Stephen is around her. He was a better man when he was with you.
Oh, mother's no best. Apparently. I don't like how Stephen is around her. Okay, so we seem to be making good progress. Just in the village for quite some time. Pushing this over quite well, there's not much houses to go into. Such strange events: the car crash, the train crash. Here we are. Strange houses.
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's...
They almost been warned that the village was being evacuated then before. Well, maybe they tried to get out, so they must have been told they were being evacuated, but then just weren't allowed to leave. Or did somebody want us to make it out? Still to GR. That points to something. Slow moving a bit.
Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Eddie?
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but he just ran out of steam. And the door was open. Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
We can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, we can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
I thought you were going to say something a bit more stern there. There we go. I'll tell him to come and find you. This video is just for sure. This way. Very slowly up and down those stairs. Can't play the piano. Must be another radio at the back of here, judging by the noises. Oh yes.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense of loneliness.
Yeah. Strange. Okay, well, we've been going for quite some time now, so it's about time we ended the episode there once again. So once again, thank you ever so much for watching. Check back next time, next video or next episode will be online tomorrow night as always. So please come back and watch it, and we'll see what happens in this incredible mystery. So as always, peace out, much love.